Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup. On our hands tonight, Grant, two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Jeremy Grant out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point guard position. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Looking at his numbers, DeRozan has added playmaking to his skill set. Impressive for a wing.
Henderson outside. Going inside. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. Well, Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back. Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Ball. Elbow shot on the way. It's good.
I love when Lonzo looks to shoot from the mid-range. The assertiveness is good to see.
Grant with a screen on Ball. Henderson with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Oh, got that one up quick.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball against Henderson. Good on the bucket. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
Well-trained and blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Henderson drives in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. Driving inside. Ayton with the defensive effort. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. 7-point differential. Here's Simons. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The first step quickness is up there for Anthony Simons.
Ball finds Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And it's Simons.
Okay.
Oh my! Wow. Throw it down!
Yes, he did.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Chicago calls timeout. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
BA, when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Here's Henderson after the basket by Chicago. With the drive. Pass to Ayton. Back to Henderson. And here's Ayton. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Ball with the rebound.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It's rebounded by Grant.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Henderson. Wow! Crazy good! And a strong finish with two hands.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
BA, I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Grant. Back to Henderson. Ball with a steal. DeRozan against Grant. And the basket. By DeRozan.
One of the toughest wings in the league. DeMar DeRozan is never intimidated inside.
Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Caruso finds ball. The shot no good. Nice D from Henderson. Got it up. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Lonzo Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you. Williams is checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in, and that one misses. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever. I love how competitive Grant is, draining the revenge 3 in style.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Caruso.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Out to the wing. Outside LaVine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
So for the Blazers, Murray's checked in for Grant. Simons comes in for Sharp. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Henderson. When it comes to LaVine, Smitty, he has a great combination of skills at the offensive end.
He does, B.A. Zach can shoot lights out from the perimeter, and he's explosive when he attacks the basket. Just the kind of guy you want on your side.
Pass to LaVine, fires it, in close, LaVine puts it up and in.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And also a switch here for Portland. Williams is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Wainwright comes in for Thibault.
DeAndre Ayton. Ish Wainwright.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 13. Drummond passes to White. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the jam by Drummond.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Simons against Levine. Now here's Ayton. Simons up top. He's guarded by White. 5 to shoot. Back to Ayton. Over Drummond. Offensive board. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Simons. Soft touch off the glass. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Turning into such a great scorer, Anthony Simons is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Pass to Wainwright. Here's Murray. Now here's Ayton. Outside Brogdon. 3-pointer. Here's Murray. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Drummond with the bucket.
The one thing about Drummond, you can be right up on him. Even try to overplay his strong side, he can still get it done.
Timeout called. Portland. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Levine. And it's Ball in for Caruso. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. Sharp, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Sharp, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for the Bulls. 15-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Drummond for 3. Here's Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Murray. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Murray. And it's Wainwright in at the small forward position. Henderson against Ball. Takes the 3. Williams passes to Henderson. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, DeRozan to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Smitty, ever since the Rose and Butler era came to an end, The Bulls have lacked stability.
You're so right, B.A. They have filtered through coaches. They've had high draft picks come and go, even acquired all-star players, but they're still searching for consistent success. He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill set.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And he gets it to go.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
Henderson scanning the floor. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Sharp. Shoots over White. Portland again missing. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's DeRozan. Bustling in. DeRozan.
Not much a defender can do against that move from DeRozan. Wow.
Portland calls timeout.
Timeout. For the one and only Chicago Bulls.
Chicago making some changes. Levine comes in for White, and it's Caruso in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Murray. Thibault, he's checked in for Wainwright. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Sharp. And here's Caruso outside. That one falls, coming off a drum and feed. Caruso's got 6.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Stolen by Caruso. To the inside, Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
An explosive high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Grant outside. The 3 from Ayton. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. Caruso outside. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Caruso. And he gets that one. Give him 8 points now.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
The Bulls have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Here's Vucevic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
An absolute freak of nature. Andre with the attack on the miss, and he put it back.
Pass to Simons. Back to Henderson. And he jams it home with authority.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Levine can't hit. And Ayton has got the ball here for Portland. Thibault, that's good.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Down low. Oh, Zach Levine. Big time dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Craig is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for DeRozan. Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Henderson. Simons passes to Thibault. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Craig with a screen on Simons. Caruso with the bucket. Caruso's got 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brogdon against Caruso. The kick out to Williams. With 4 on the clock, and Williams punches it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And as we in the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got ball. Kobe White out there with Torrey Craig. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Clock at 4. Drummond on the double team. And it's good. 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Fires in the triple.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
And out of bounds would be Chicago ball. And the Blazers making a change here. Sharps checked in.
For the Trailblazers, number 17.
Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's Caruso penetrating. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once Caruso spots a lane, he's clear for takeoff. A ferocious finisher.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Craig, good.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by White. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Caruso, pass to White. Now Drummond. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Craig. And it's Zach LaVine in for White. Caruso against Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Smitty, one of the league's stingiest wing defenders, Alex Caruso, and his motor makes him a fan favorite.
BA, sometimes a player comes around and he just vibes with the fans. Caruso has been that guy in every city. One of the league's most lovable players, Alex Caruso's hard-nosed defense and impressive vertical really endear him to fans.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Simons, and that one is stuffed right through.
Anthony Simons is more than capable of hammering it down, especially when the defense isn't guarding him tightly.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's LaVine. Grant with a steal.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force the turnover.
Nice steal by Grant. His calling card is tough defense, causing turnovers.
Drummond up top. And Drummond with the jam.
In attack mode, Drummond getting aggressive as the game heats up.
Here's Simons. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball passes to Levine. And here's Drummond. DeRozan finds Drummond. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. And now a three-point Chicago lead.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Inside, Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Caruso pass to Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ayton, a screen on Caruso. Here's Simons. To the right side. Pass to Sharp. Outside for Grant. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Back to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Thibault. Now here's Vucevic. Drives to the hoop. And the power finish by Vucevic.
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
Grant outside. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Shoots. Levine with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Chicago. They trail by 1. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Grant, right side. The 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time's dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot off that time. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
So it's Portland picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was
It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for the when you consider how athletic Doris both these teams are, what do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward position. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, home in the paint.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Outside, Ball. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nifty move. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Vucevic, a screen on Giddey. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Passes it to DeRozan. A fadeaway. That one, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren on the wing. Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Holmgren wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Up top, DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Thunder. DeRozan, a screen on Dort. It's DeRozan top of the key.
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. DeRozan dishes to Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Dort. Levine. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Up top, DeRozan. Back to Levine. down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Yep, it counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That one good for two.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Driving inside.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. Bulls trail by 9. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Caruso. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Craig with a screen on Williams. White drives in, and White slams it in.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Alex Caruso. Ball, the pass to White. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. And stolen by Drummond. Levine kicks to White. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Ball. D right on him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Drummond. To the inside. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Let's remember, Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Chicago making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's DeRozan in for Zach LaVine. LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one-step forward, one-step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Thunder making a switch here. Giddey's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, number 3.
DeRozan surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Williams. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. They set the pick. The pass to Pokusevski. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Pokusevski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Ball. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, I just love seeing it. Ball put it on the deck, using those long strides to get all the way to the cup.
Giddey with it. Williams picks him up to the paint. And Williams with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
34.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Lonzo Ball out there with White. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And the talent and the versatility Pokusevski possesses, Doris, is very evident.
There's no question, Kevin. What I'm interested to see is, can he add more muscle and weight over the course of time and focus on doing whatever he can to stay healthy long term? Because offensively, this guy has game.
Micic can't hit. Bulls trail by 8. Drummond sets the screen for Ball. The rebound by Micic. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Williams. Here's Micic. He's covered by Ball. Williams passes to Micic. 6 to shoot. Here's Pokusevski. Good. Pokusevski's got 5.
Boy, the more his frame fills out, the more dangerous Pokusevski's going to be. But nice finish inside there.
Ball finds Drummond. Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there. The layup off target. Williams, a screen on Drummond. There's Micic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Thunder,
And he makes both free throws. Bulls trail by 12. Now Ball. Outside White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
That free throw missing. Chicago making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Micic, defended by Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Inside, here's Pokusevski, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, sometimes when you're 7 foot tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pokusevski in prime position.
Williams passes to Drummond. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's a screen by Williams. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Pokusevski. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And stolen by Giddey. And stolen by White. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. Vucevic a screen on Dort. Williams for 3. Dort against Vucevic. Here's Williams. Thunder with the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 16. And the basket by DeRozan. That's now 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Right the pass to Vucevic. Tries the spin move. Giddey against White. Outside DeRozan. Rocket 6 to the middle. To the inside. Over Holmgren. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Thunder. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Pass to Holmgren. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 19.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
DeRozan finds White over Williams. And it's White missing. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And Williams throws it down.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Caruso looking for an opening. Inside. Williams dishes to White. Drives to the hoop. Over in the corner, Caruso. Passes it to Holmgren. Wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. 11 points for Chet Holmgren. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Zach LaVine's checked in for Patrick Williams. And Ball subbed in for White. Here's DeRozan. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
This is just excellent concentration. DeMar DeRozan refusing to let the defense dissuade him.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. DeRozan, that's good.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
To the paint, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's Levine. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from Giddey. Ball stolen. Ball, the pass to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Launches a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
DeRozan against Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Giddey kicks to Holmgren. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
.27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And there's the try. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
From deep three-point territory. No good. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. What could be better than about to... Between two conference rivals. Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center position.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Grant outside. Simons from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams, drills the three-pointer.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Ayton a screen on George. Simons surveying the D. In the corner, Henderson with it. Down low. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Henderson.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Holmgren with a screen on Simon. Holmgren wide open. Again, the Thunder score.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Henderson passes to Grant. Henderson outside. Grant with a screen on Williams. Floats it up for Grant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Trailblazers have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Simons off the drive. That shot misses.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, for three, Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
2 minutes remaining.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a home run generates space for this offense.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The ability to alternate tempo off the bounce. This is how Gilgeous-Alexander keeps defenders guessing.
Henderson, no good. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Going inside. Williams with a clean look. Again, Oklahoma City.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Sinks the three-pointer.
I do love the confidence. Aiden knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Fires for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Josh Giddey, second personal foul, third team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Off target with his three. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kev, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Henderson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Thibault. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Physical D, but Shea shows unreal body control when driving to the bucket.
It's good. Henderson's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
He's a pedal-to-the-metal kind of player. Anthony Simons is out there to make things happen.
Outside Williams from downtown. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. Simons against Dort. Grant with a screen on Dort. Floats it up for Grant. An emphatic LU jam.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And stolen by Thibault. And he commits the intentional foul.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Dort against Simon. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Man, Anthony Simons with no fear.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Henderson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Craigie was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Man's checked in.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Spins. Murray the pass to Henderson. Williams with the ball. Williams picks him up. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Murray for 3. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 5. To the wing right side. It's tipped. Stolen by Henderson. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Sharp. It's a hand on it. And Murray with the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Portland.
For your Trailblazer.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Williams a screen. Giddey kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Holmgren. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Here's Micic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Micic has got his first points in this one.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Brogdon the pass to Murray. Williams kicks to Murray. Williams sets a screen for Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. And it's good. The time running down to the shot clock.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Micic, the pass to Pokusevski. Banked in off the glass.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Brogdon looking it over. To the inside. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
A shot by Williams, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's George in at the 3 spot.
Look at these numbers. There's a reason SGA is one of the best guards in the NBA right now.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Back to Henderson. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 10 points from Scoot Henderson.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams, a screen on Simon. A three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
3 points.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Grant. Missed inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Grant with a screen on Giddey. Grant outside. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got 12 in the game.
Easy money for Anthony Simons. He could live out there if he had to.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Second team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Turning into such a great score. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Here's the pass to Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Anderson looking it over. Simons against Dort. Nice move. And it's Simons missing. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, the lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the
pass to Sharp. Taken away by Williams. Here's Micic. Pass to Joe. Right wing. Here's Pokusevski. Cans the shot from the wing. Pokusevski's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pokusevski, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Micic driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Sharp, Andre out there with Murray. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Wainwright in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Simon. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Just 2 to shoot. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Henderson.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Micic, the pass to Joe. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Oklahoma City on D.
Substitution on the court.
They've held a 12-point lead early. Ayton a screen on George. At the top of the key, Ayton. Inside, Thibault. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Simons against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crossed up the D perfectly.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Henderson outside. Count that is his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Simon. It's blocked. Now, here's Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Portland making a change here. Sharps checked in.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Giddey kicks to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Simon. Giddey, no good. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Sharp into the lane. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Outside Williams. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. One-on-one fast break to tie it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Ayton in the corner to take the lead. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Picked his pocket. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Ayton dishes to Grant. To the paint. And the dunk by Grant.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Giddey. Back to Williams. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Grant with a screen on George. And Simons, here we go. Count it!
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Giddey. Yes!
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
You're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Simons with the ball. Williams picks him up.
Nimble move by Simons, helping him beat the inside coverage.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey goes in. Yes!
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance team.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime from Portland. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons against Dort. Ayton a screen on Dort. Here's Simons. Pops in the layup for 2. Simons has got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
The agility on full display. What a move by Anthony with the rock.
Dort wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Sharp with the dunk.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. Here's Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can...
Taking 2 shots.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review. And speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is. And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. And the bucket is good. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now.
Third personal foul.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing... for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Anderson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Henderson on the wing.
And this is a big situation for a rookie to be in. This is when Scoot can show his poise under pressure.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to one. Both free throws good from Henderson.
Cool under pressure. Terrific job nailing those 2 free throws there.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. To the middle. There's Williams. Back to Giddey. Feeds to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Back to Grant. To the paint. Ayton dishes to Grant. Inside. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
No moment too big for Grant. There's that clutch gene.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
1 second separating the shot clock in game.
And how about the rookie Henderson coming up big? What a shot by the young fella.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the... And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Down low. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Holmgren finds Dort. Back to Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. The Trailblazers shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Grant outside. This one for 3. Ibo on the wing. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Back to Giddey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Giddey's got 19 points.
Man, he's been on point. Not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Simons against Dort. Ayton a screen on Dort. corner, Simon. Offensive rebound, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Simon from outside. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Holmgren. You throw good, Simon.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Thibault.
And a three-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. To the inside, on the clock, and stolen by Williams. Here's Holmgren.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Simon's with the ball. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. Ayton with it. Beauty defending. Thibault for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Dort. Passes to Holmgren. Money!
And you talk about confidence. Holmgren has loads of it.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Trailblazers timeout.
They're down by 2. 5 seconds left in the second overtime period, and here we are. What's your take, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot inside, and take my chances in overtime.
Takes a 3. Can't knock it into 3. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A double overtime game can really...
Another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant. And you look at both of these teams. The athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh, yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. Grant with a screen on Caruso. Pass to Graham. Oh, there's the alley!
Yeah, nice dish there by Grant. Playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
And here's Vucevic to the paint. And Levine throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Henderson drives in. No good on the shot. Good D by Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. DeRozan looks it over. DeRozan, a screen on Simons. Driving in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes. Shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Well, Richard, when you talk about great scorers, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he's going, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
A gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So it's Portland now. Henderson scanning the floor. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Simons outside. There's the 3. Drains the triple. Simons has got 10.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Kicks it to DeRozan. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Caruso against Simons. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
6 to shoot. Ayton finds Simons. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice find from the big man, Ayton. I like watching this man scan the floor.
Picked by Vucevic. Caruso, the pass to Levine. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Stolen by Ayton. Simons with it, guarded by Vucevic. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The drive by Grant on the wing. Simons takes a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Here he goes. Pass to Vucevic. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. From deep three-point range, Caruso grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Thibault passes to Graham. Stolen by Caruso. And now the Bulls in transition. Here's Levine. And a foul called on the way out. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Simons left side. Vucevic with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. And more. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story. They're doing damage from deep.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine in at the small forward. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that. Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. White, he's checked in for Chicago. Back to Vucevic. Three-pointer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to watch this. This man has elite athleticism, and it makes him a threat on that offensive glass.
The three from Ayton. Portland, no good that time either. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan with the power move. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Grant against DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharpe. And he dunks it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Drummond to screen on Henderson. Ball into the lane. And he got the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was
Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Wainwright comes in for Grant. Murray's checked in for Thibault. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Henderson. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in for Levine. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the three ball to go. Sharp's got 5 points.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
And it's DeRozan missing. Portland leading. Murray with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Outside Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Outside Brogdon. And it's Portland with another.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
You know, one thing about Malcolm Brogdon, he's confident and he inspires confidence in others.
Yeah, former Rookie of the Year as a point guard of a veteran team. He definitely has a take-charge persona. He makes big shots. He doesn't make many mistakes. His coaches and teammates trust him at a high level.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pulls up, high post. And it's Portland with another.
And Brogdon is more methodical than flashy when it comes to his ball handling, but he still knows how to create in space.
Here's Drummond. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Pass to Williams. Outside for Brogdon. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso is checked in. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Fires the three. The rebound by Wainwright. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Brogdon against DeRozan. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Caruso.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Brogdon against Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Levine, he's checked in for Chicago. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Williams, a screen on White. Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it's Williams off the drive. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Blazers ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
16 seconds left to play in the half.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Williams. Carries the 7-footer.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Simons and Thibault are the 2 wings. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Henderson in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Drummond inside. He's against Ayton. Caruso outside. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Blazers on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Levine passes to Drummond. It's stolen by Henderson.
The pump fakes a risk because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
Love to see Ayton putting some muscle behind his shot, getting his motion through the foul.
And Richard, if you look at 7-footer DeAndre Ayton, he has all the tools to be a dominant big man.
Yeah, you run down the list. He's mobile, bouncy, soft-handed.
Monstrous jam by Levine.
Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
And stolen by Williams. White on the wing. Caruso outside. Drummond inside. He's covered by Ayton. Count it. Good. Drummond's got 6 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
And Levine throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Caruso against Henderson. And stolen by Caruso. He's all alone. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I liked what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
They double him with White. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic, he's coming in for Drummond. And Craig subbed in for Williams. Henderson drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Henderson's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, among the new trophies introduced last year, no doubt the Michael Jordan Trophy given to the league MVP is the most distinctive. And while its design elements honor aspects of Jordan's great career, he asked that the trophy not be fashioned in his likeness. Instead, Brian, the hope is for each recipient to be able to see themselves in the award.
All right, Allie, love that. Thanks. And now the Bulls in transition. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Henderson pass to Grant.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Caruso. White for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Vucevic. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And it's Thibault missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
DeRozan is checked in for Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Left side Thibault. This one for three. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. Williams a screen on Ball. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's DeRozan. Great D that time from Murray. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2.
First personal foul. Third.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
For your Trailblazers. Number 17, Shaedon Sharpe.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharpe.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Caruso misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And it's Brogdon missing. With 2 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 13-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got DeMar DeRozan. Ball is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Craig in at the 4-man position. Caruso against Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Three-pointer. Here's Ball. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Williams. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simons. Puts up a three. And Craig pulls it down.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What makes Vooch so tough is the combination of size and athleticism. Defenses are always trying to figure him out. That's why this man is a double-double every night.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Pass to Simons. Okay, look out. Wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. There's Simons with a three from beyond the arc and then some. Simons has got 25 points. The three from Craig. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another 3.
Grant with it, picked up by Craig. Grant outside. Shot clock at 3. Here's Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Simons outside. On the take, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Shot from the wing. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Graham. Ayton inside. Craig's there. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
The offensive rebound. That one drops for him.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Henderson against ball. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Simons. Ayton's got 9 points now in the second half. Outside Craig. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game.
Oh, threw it down. Wow.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Vucevic from deep. Portland grabs the miss. 1:10 left in the game. Thibault with it. The three is up. And again, it's Portland with a three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And they pick up 2.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vuce, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Simons, a screen on ball. Throws it up high.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Levine for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Simons, right side. Back to Henderson. Vucevic with a steal. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got Alex Caruso. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Inside, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Three-pointer. Giddey, no good. Ball dishes to DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And there's the drive. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
This guy does not mess around. DeMar DeRozan, spectacular. My goodness gracious, sir.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Caruso. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Caruso against Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Holmgren's got 5.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offense. Boy, that SBA dunk was right out of a highlight reel. Woo!
And it It's DeRozan missing.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
2 minutes remaining.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. To the paint. Here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Holmgren with it, now guarded by Vucevic. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Over Williams. Here's Vucevic. And Holmgren pulls it down. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 16 seconds left in the first. Drills it from outside. Holmgren's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Oklahoma City. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Williams.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took it down.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Alex Caruso out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the 4 spot. LaVine gets the bucket.
Well, LaVine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. There's the drive. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Back to LaVine. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Dort misses. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 14.
Yeah, this guy, when LaVine gets to the cup, he's going up strong. That's nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. Ball dishes to Drummond. DeRozan a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, just a great read by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting in transition, making it easy.
Drummond sets the screen for LaVine. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Drummond sets the screen for Ball. And another miss by Chicago. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And the jump by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
They grab their own miss. DeRozan lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 6.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Giddey with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Holmgren in the corner. From outside the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls trail by 16. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
The Thunder leading by 14. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. From deep, Williams carries it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
On the wing, Giddey. Defended by Caruso. There's the pick. Williams passes to Giddey. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Giddey's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
Ball's knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside Williams. Williams, a screen on Ball. Back to Williams. A fader. He can't get it to go. And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
We've got Lou Dort. Williams is out there with Pokuševski. And it's man in at the 1. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Man passes to Pokusevski. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Well, Pokusevski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
This is it to Caruso. Driving in, and he banks in the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Man passes to Pokusevski. Sinks the triple. Pokusevski's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this will be more and more a part of his game the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Ball finds DeRozan. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Man. Scoreless thus far. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. You know, here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Man passes to Pokusevski. That one wide left.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And they pick up 2. DeRozan's got 13 points.
Well, DeMar has his foot on the gas pedal, and this team will make sure they keep feeding him because he is really in rhythm.
Here's Man. He's covered by Ball. Man passes to Williams. Here's Man. Back to Williams. To the middle. Oh, gets a hand on it.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
Wiggins is checked in for George. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. Jerry comes in for Levine. Kobe White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for Ball. Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night. That one is off.
At the line for the Bulls, Jafar.
And he's good on the second. Here's Man. No scoring in this one. There's the pick. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. But you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
1:43 left to play in the third. Man can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And Drummond kicks to Terry. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Man. Drives to the hoop. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and Pop Man is going for the jugular.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pokusevski can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 12 points for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Here's White. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And White kicks to Terry. The three-pointer off the mark. Puts up a deep three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Kobe White. Then there's Carter. And it's Terry in at the 3 slot. And it's White missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Carter, the pass to White. Back to Carter. And Drummond kicks to Terry. In the corner, Drummond with it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
Here's Carter. And the Bulls with another miss. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Williams gets the bucket.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Terry. To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Terry dishes to White. Back to Terry. He takes it in, and the rejection by Holmgren.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watches it. Just a total mismatch and true show of strength for the Thunder.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Javon Carter. And it's Vucevic missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander fires away from outside. Terry grabs the board. Now the Bulls with it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here is Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, it doesn't go for him. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
start. It's the NBA. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
So here's Portland's starting group. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Dort against Simons. Grant with a screen on Dort. Simons passes to Ayton. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thibault. Pass to Williams. Off target with the three. Here's Portland now. Henderson scanning the floor. Offline from the top of the key.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
It's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant the flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is.
Pass to Williams. Puts up a deep three. And it's Portland with a rebound. Simons outside. Ayton with a screen. Fires the three. Kept alive. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Giddey against Simons. It's stolen by Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Dort. Henderson for three. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Oh, good three ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a three.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he makes it on the layup.
Well, Simon's known for a guy who can really get it going from behind the line, and he can do some damage. He's got length and vertical ability from there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Henderson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player.
Henderson outside. Launches a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Thibault, a screen on Dort. Outside Thibault. Pass to Ayton. 54 seconds left in the first. Grant, the pass to Ayton. And that one's long.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Henderson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, yes, sir! Wow!
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Holmgren with a screen on Thibault. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Henderson. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And at the buzzer! Count it!
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for...
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now for Portland. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Giddey against Simons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault with a steal. Grant outside. Back to Thibault. Pass to Simons. There's the triple. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. They really struggled. They had some injuries and they couldn't maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
That shot wide open.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
And he lobs it up. And that's going to be a travel.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City trailing. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The three from Holmgren. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Holmgren with a screen on Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's stolen by Brogdon. Picked by Murray. Sharp goes in. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Wainwright. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Wainwright's gotten his first points of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected. Here's Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
With the floater. And stolen by Holmgren. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Williams passes to Sharp. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Tipped.
Wow. I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. The drive by man. Here's Pokashevsky. Williams grabs the board.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's Sharp.
He got his timing down.
What a finish with a reverse dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go. Pokashevsky's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by man. Pass to Pokashevsky. Misses the 3. Portland leading. Picked by Murray. Now here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Pokashevsky. Williams' shot is good.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's man, guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Pokashevsky. Back to man. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Kenrich Williams is out there with Alexei Pokashevsky. Then there's Trey Mann, and it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot.
Oh, man uses the glass on the layup. Man's got his first bucket in this one. Brent, you were a 2-time NBA champion, so you must have the secret recipe. What wins in the playoffs?
Well, Tim Duncan, BA. No, I mean, obviously, you need a team. It can't be a one-man show, and you need that collective to come together and be playing their best basketball at the biggest time of the year. We've seen these heliocentric offenses, one's built around one superstar, and that becomes too predictable of an offense, or one where a guy can't struggle. If they struggle, the team goes home. So championships are won by teams, BA.
Pass to Henderson. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking, and he converts the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Knocks it loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Henderson outside. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Williams a screen on Thibault. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Gilgeous-Alexander against Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yes, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson.
And he can't hit the second. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Giddey from deep. Holmgren. And it's Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Simons against Williams. Grant with a screen on Williams. Simons passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Grant. Williams from long range. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:25 left in the 3rd. Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Here's Sharp. Murray, a screen on Giddey. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Holmgren. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Williams a screen on Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Williams a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Brogdon up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And he's going for the lob.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the Bucks.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. He made a big and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Murray. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Wainwright in at the small forward position.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Just a gutsy play from Sharpe as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren inside, working on Williams. And it's Holmgren missing. Murray, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray from downtown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 3rd assist of the night. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Dort outside. Screen by Holmgren. From deep. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Brogdon, the pass to Murray. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren to stop the run. Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Sharp. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Brogdon from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Dort for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 13. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers.
And he's just relentless when he attacks. The rookie Henderson wants the contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Simons.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Trailblazers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Scoot Henderson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. Holmgren with a screen on Thybulle. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Simons outside. Grant with a screen on Dort. Henderson outside. From outside the arc, hits the trifecta. Henderson's got 31.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
The three drills it from deep. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver.